What's up, guys? I haven't filmed a sit-down video in a very long time. I've just been vlogging, but I really miss it. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and then hit the little bell if you want to be notified when I post. I will have a link down below to all of my social media along with my online shop. I'm also going to do a giveaway for this Dark Side Beach Babe apparel hoodie. I own this business, so I thought the Dark Side hoodie would be a perfect giveaway for this video. If you want to win, all you have to do is go in the description box below. I will have all the rules and a link to the raffle where you can enter. I will ship internationally. The end date will be down there along with the rules and all of that stuff. I will also have a coupon code if you don't win the raffle. It'll be like an exclusive coupon code to this video that you can use internationally. I love this hoodie. It's so soft. It's just great. This video might be a little long, so I got my Starbucks because my voice gets strained very easy. And these hip peas, not sponsored, but these are really great. They're vegan and I got them from Starbucks, so I'm going to be mentioned on these. Pause this, go get a snack, and turn the lights on because you might get a little freaked out. Today, we are going to be talking about the Montauk project. So I've always been really into conspiracy theories and mystery stuff. I just think it's human nature to be really curious about things that are mysterious. And I think all of this got sparked by Stranger Things. And if you haven't seen Stranger Things, it's on Netflix. I highly, highly recommend it. It's worth the hype. I'm not going to go into Stranger Things or what it's about because most of you have probably seen it. And if you haven't, I would just pause this video and go watch the trailer to it, and I'm going to try not to put too many spoilers in here. If you have seen Stranger Things, you are going to be freaked out to the core of how similar the storyline is to actual events that have happened. Bill Clinton actually made a public announcement apologizing for mind control experiments. They had to release the documents under some certain law that, like, citizens have a right to information. I just want to put this in here really quick that Kendall Rae was kind of like the inspiration. She was one of the first people I heard about doing conspiracy theories and like mystery. I think the first one that I saw of hers was on MkUltra, and MkUltra is extremely similar to this. It's where they pretty much tried to do mind control experiments. There are government documents that have been released about MkUltra and the mind control experiments. So yeah, that's like a real thing that happened, and if you haven't seen it, I'll link Kendall's video down below. So the Montauk project took place in an Air Force base in Montauk. Montauk is actually a city. It's kind of secluded and it's a very small fisherman town. The project began in the 1960s, which isn't that long ago. During World War II, they claimed that the building was used for protection against the Nazis. Currently, the Air Force base is 100% public land, and you can actually go to the park and walk around. The land that the Air Force base is on is now public property, but the buildings themselves have fences around them. The basement with the tunnels where the experiments supposedly took place is still owned by the Air Force. The government owns all of it besides the underground. So the government pretty much wanted a weapon that was extremely hard to get your hands on, that was more powerful than nuclear bombs, more powerful than weapons, and that was mind control. The government handed over a lot of classified documents on the Nazi experiments. The Nazis performed a lot of psychedelic and medical experiments that were completely barbaric and inhumane. In one of these experiments, an eye drop could actually change the color of your eye from like brown to blue, but it would like burn and make you go blind. So they did a lot of physical and mental experiments that were written down. There's kind of three parts to the Montauk project. The three categories are connecting with extraterrestrials, mind control, and dimension traveling. For all three of these theories, they all include mind control and torture. Just keep that in mind. What they would do is go around and kidnap people who wouldn't really be missed and no one would search for them, such as homeless people, runaway children. The age that they would look for in their test subjects would be 12 to 16, perfect spot because they were going through puberty, and this is when someone is most emotionally unstable and most vulnerable. They would pretty much find these people and take them. That's why your mom tells you to keep her updated as to where you're going to be. They were always Caucasian males, and they had to be in okay shape. So when it came down to the experiments, they were housed individually in small cement rooms. From what I understand is that somebody would come into your room and hurt you. They would pretty much break you down. They shatter your mind so they can put their own puzzle pieces in. Put you in a cement room, like take away all of your sanity pretty much. So after they broke somebody down, they would bring in the programmers. They would strap you to a table. You would be immobile because you would be so badly injured, or you would be in just such a horrible state of mind because of what they've done to you, or you would be drugged or sedated. I believe one of the top drugs they used was LSD, because LSD is extremely easy to absorb in someone's body, and it puts your mind into a very vulnerable state. So it's kind of like hypnotizing somebody. So they would give somebody an extreme amount of LSD. You're completely immobile. You're going insane in your own head, and then when they are showing you animals being killed, or they are showing you someone getting brutally hurt, imagine what that would do to your brain. You're in such a soft, spongy state of mind. Even if you didn't have drugs in you, I mean, come on, that is very traumatizing. The programmers would put bright lights on you, and they would strap you to a table and completely make you even more immobile so they could do whatever they wanted. They would then attach different instruments to all different parts of your body, and mostly your head, because they were trying to do mind control. In Stranger Things, I think that 11 is actually the next step. This is something that 11's mom would have gone through. The government believed, and maybe it was proven through past experiments, that everybody has psychic abilities. You just have to unlock them and practice them. I think that they were going about this the complete wrong way. I think the Montauk experiments with mind control have a lot to do with the MkUltra, and they were probably all intertwined in some way. Mind control is just something extremely freaky and so scary. I personally think that this one is the most believable, and especially with MkUltra, where the government confirmed that they were doing mind control experiments, this is probably still happening today, and it might even be happening to us. Ingesting fluoride, aluminum, mercury closes out your psychic abilities. It's actually been proven that fluoride and chlorine, and I'm guessing the other two, shut off certain parts of your brain or make them slow down a lot, so you aren't as awake or you aren't as aware. Dimensional travel. And this has to do with Stranger Things. Dimensional travel is when somebody with the ability to open their mind enough to kind of open a portal to go into a different dimension, or the upside down. So like demons or fallen angels, stuff like that. So first they started to be able to create matter. And apparently when somebody traveled to a different dimension, they were able to, I don't know if they were able to bring matter back, or if they touched it, matter came to our dimension, or if matter just started showing up in our dimension when somebody was in that dimension, if that makes sense. So with this theory, the Montauk project was shut down, and one of the main test subjects was put into a dimension and actually like came back or unleashed a other dimensional monster. They came back as a monster, or the monster came through the portal, started killing all of the scientists, and the underground portion was completely filled with cement to keep all of that in there. There was also talk about them being able to travel to different times, so like prehistoric times or 10 years back. And the last subject is about aliens. I 100% believe in extraterrestrials. Do I believe that they're green and have long fingers? I don't know. But I do think that they are something that humans cannot even imagine. Like, have you ever seen a new species from the bottom of the ocean, or a new species of bug that they found in the Amazon rainforest, or even a hippo? Like, who came up with that? I could never come up with that. That is the strangest, most creative looking creature. We just can't even imagine or fathom with our little tiny human brains what they look like and what they are capable of. And 99% of astrophysicists will agree that there's definitely other life forms out there. We are so small that there's no way we are the only thing in space. So if extraterrestrials from another galaxy know that we are here, they are far more advanced than us. Far more advanced than us. I don't believe that we have reached out to them, because we are so tiny. We can barely even protect ourselves from each other. How would we protect ourselves from another more advanced species? Apparently, with some of the Montauk theories, they were in contact with aliens, and I don't know if aliens were in contact with the government, or if they sent someone with their time travel psychic abilities to another dimension or another planet where they were like, hey, what's up? We're doing some experiments. Do you want to come help us? And then the aliens supposedly came to the underground facility, and they were supposedly reverse engineering extraterrestrial technology, which I mean would be pretty cool. We could definitely time travel. That is all I have for you. Obviously there's information left out. There's some things I didn't get to. There's some things that might be wrong or miscued, or I don't know, kind of all just a theory, but you can find stuff on the Montauk project, so do your own research or comment down below if you live near the area, have heard stories. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget about the giveaway, don't forget to subscribe, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. It's kind of creepy. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!